Hi, night owls. Have you ever wondered the knowledge in reference to Princess Kate and Prince William, King Charles III, the knowledge that they would have had in reference to Meghan, Harry, Andrew, Fergie? I don't think that Princess Beatrice and Princess Eugenie should be dragged in to their father's and mother's scandal. And, there was an article written, and Andrew Lowney was on the Bookworm today, and he was talking about some article that was written on Substack where he said something unkind about Kate Middleton. And he didn't write it. He would never do so. Before I say anything about the royal family, may I also say that Megyn Kelly really toes the line with mainstream media and being a YouTuber, and I am so sick to death of her, in my humble little brain opinion. And I think that Kate Middleton and Prince William should have publicly embraced Virginia Giuffre. They should have apologized, and they should have thrown Andrew in the tower. Okay? And they could have used Virginia as a teaching moment. Kate Middleton and Camilla run charities for abused women and elderly abuse and sex trafficking and all of this. So why didn't they embrace what their own family did and use it for good use, instead of just paying her under the table? And then it comes out that Prince Andrew still had contact with Jeffrey Epstein until almost the day he passed away, or was actually unalived. I think the royal family's all nuts. And, Kate and William are not innocent. They're not. You know, that saying, I don't know for a fact, but I just know it's true. Or what does Candace Owens says, I don't know, no, but I know, no, 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 no. I'm sorry. I have to study Prince William a lot more before I make an informed decision, but I really do think they could have used Virginia and embraced her and loved her. She never knew what real love was. And then she ends up in the hands of a wife beater. Of course, it was inevitable. I saw it coming a mile away the first time I saw Filthy Rich. And Virgin and Harry and Kate are hanging around the likes of Ivanka Trump and Jared at the Jordanian wedding, back when I was sitting in the wheelchair and I was watching all of this unfold in my eyes. And they could have come forward with Meghan Markle and got her to shut up. And I'm so tired of people talking about the timelines of what Meghan does on Kate's Day and blah blah. Who cares? Who cares? It's like that's their war now. It's psychological war, instead of killing each other in the fields of, I don't know. Oh, I had to get that off my chest, night owls. Kate and William, I'm disappointed. I am. Andrew Lowney didn't say it. I'm saying it. Very, very disappointed they didn't embrace Virginia and not use her, but embrace her and get her the help she needed and the protection, and, you know, safeguard her. And They could have helped her. And they do charities and they conduct charities and raise money for these exact things that they're involved in. Don't tell me they didn't know. Don't tell me that Kate and William didn't know that Andrew was up to no good. Of course they did. And the whole live that I just conducted went radio silent because my internet connection got lost. But Kate Middleton and Prince William, I'm so disappointed in, because they could have used Prince Andrew, Harry, and Meghan as examples about narcissism, mental health, and it runs in families, and don't be ashamed. And that would connect us to them. But instead of embracing Virginia, what do? They throw her money like she's a frickin' prostitute again. They could have embraced her, helped her, gotten her protection. She could have still been alive. You know, that book, Nobody's Girl, is heartbreaking. Did anybody ever see that movie with Matthew McConaughey and Samuel L. Jackson? And it's about a little girl who got ARD and she's 7 years old, and what happens to children when that happens to them at that age. That's what Virginia went through. And then she ends up with a wife beater. Of course, I saw it coming a mile away in Filthy Rich. And why are they just coming down on Prince Andrew? It's really pissing me off. And I think Kate and William really could have done something really good with a really bad situation. And I think they lost that moment. And everybody's going to be angry at me for saying that, but that's what I believe. And you know, they know everything. Like, I don't know for a fact, but you just know it's true. And Candace Owens always says, you don't know, but you know, you know? Anyways, that's the way I feel, and I think that it's time. It's time. I don't, and they run charities for sex trafficking and violence against women, and they didn't use the very story in front of them. Every family has its shame. And the apple doesn't fall far from the tree, but it can roll. And what happened to Virginia is Virginia's innocence was shattered. Her father took her daughter's beautiful, beautiful reflection in the mirror and smashed it on the ground. That's what trauma is. Piecing yourself together, piece by piece, glue by glue, and you're never the same afterwards. And Virginia's a hero. And I think shame on the whole royal family. And Andrew Lowney did nothing but expose the truth. And Epstein and Andrew were in, oh, it makes me sick to my stomach. Anyways, thanks, Night Owls. Have a good one. That's a wrap.